So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hey guys, it is Baby Kendle here from Past Shoes By, and welcome to a brand new Clash of Clans video. Today we're going to talk about which defenses you should upgrade first at Town Hall 9. And I will make videos just like this in the future, maybe about Town Hall 9 troops or Town Hall 9 buildings or other Town Hall levels even. But for right now, we're going to talk about defenses at Town Hall 9. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder to please subscribe to this channel if you have not already. It'd be so much appreciated, and every single subscriber counts, so thank you so much guys for all the support. But back into the video, I think that it's very important for you to selectively upgrade defenses for Town Hall 9 because you want to maintain the best and most effective base that you can for war and even for farming. And you should upgrade the most important stuff first that doesn't compromise your war weight, because you want to upgrade the defenses that'll actually help you out in the war for defense, but at the same time you don't want to upgrade the stuff that's going to blow up your war weight and make you face harder opponents in war. So I'm going to go through this list of which defenses you should upgrade first. Now, this is my very own opinion, but I do think that I have sufficient evidence to back up my point of view. So if you guys have a different opinion, you can feel free to drop a comment down below. But this isn't like the mandate that you have to follow this. It's more just my suggestion to you guys. So yeah, let's start off with the first defense you should upgrade as a Town Hall 9, and that is going to be the Tesla. So the Hidden Tesla is one of the most powerful defenses in the entire game at all Town Hall levels. Not only is it hidden, meaning that attackers will be surprised when they encounter it, but also it has one of the highest DPS defenses in the entire game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats real quick for a level 7 Hidden Tesla, which is maxed out for Town Hall 9. You can see the damage per second is 87 damage per second, and we go compare it to an archer tower, it's only 75. We go compare it to a cannon, it's only 80. So you can see a Tesla does a ton of damage, and like I said, that part where it's hidden is just so helpful because it'll really surprise attackers. So I think that upgrading your Teslas first should be a priority, because another reason is that they can hit both ground and air units, and having stronger Teslas means you can defend much better against pretty much all types of attacks, whether it's a hog attack or whether it's a balloon based attack. Teslas do great against that because of their high DPS. So definitely upgrade your Teslas first. That's also what I did, by the way. First thing I upgraded at Town Hall 9 as far as defenses go were my Teslas. And next on the list, number 2 is going to be the air defenses. So you can see my air defenses are also all maxed out for Town Hall 9, and I also upgraded those guys first after the Teslas, of course, when I got to Town Hall 9 around a year ago, I'd say. So let's go ahead and check out the stats for the air defense. 280 damage per second from an air defense. That's like 3 times the amount of a Tesla, but of course the air defense only hits air units, and air defenses are key to preventing air attacks, because you know air attacks in the current meta of the game are very powerful. You're seeing a lot of Gola loons, a lot of Pendula loons, or maybe even like dragon or baby dragon attacks, and having these maxed out air defenses for Town Hall 9 will really help you defend much better against you know, those Laloons or whatever the attacker is going to be using, because like air defenses do a ton of damage to whether it's hounds or balloons or dragons, and they're just going to hammer down all the enemy units very, very effectively. So definitely, especially in the current meta, get those air defenses upgraded. So now number 3 on the list, and this is where it gets a little bit controversial. Some people might disagree with me, but I think that the wizard towers will come as number 3 on the defense upgrade priority list for Town Hall 9. Wizard towers are very versatile. They can hit both air and ground units, and they're very helpful against defending balloons and hogs. Against balloons like to clump up a lot. If you look at attacks, almost all the time by the end of the attack, balloons will have clumped up into groups of like 5, 10 balloons, and the wizard tower can just hit that entire group at once, and it actually does a decent amount of damage, 40 damage per second, and a lot of hit points as well. So it's going to be doing quite a bit of damage to those balloons, and balloon just moves so slowly, so the whole time the wizard tower is just shooting at those balloons, hammering down every single balloon's health by like I'm guessing almost 10% every single hit from what I've seen. And also they can defend very well against hogs, because hogs also sort of like to group up, and the wizard tower does a very good job just continuing hammering those hogs while the hogs are hitting at this wizard tower, because like I said, the wizard tower does have a decent amount of hit points as well. So definitely I would want to get these wizard towers upgraded as soon as possible, because as you level them up more, they do a lot more splash damage, and that means they take less hits to kill a group of balloons or hogs. So definitely very useful stuff here. Alright, so number 4 on the list is going to be the Archer Towers, in my opinion. The Archer Towers are very, very good defense. They're probably one of the best point defenses in the game just because of their bigger range and their ability to hit air units, unlike cannons. In recent updates, Supercell has actually buffed the cannons, so now cannons do more damage than the Archer Tower per second. So the Archer Tower at level 11, which is maxed out for TH9, does 75 damage per second, while the cannon does 80 damage per second. However, I still feel like the Archer Towers are a more important defense to upgrade first, because they can hit air units, like I said, and especially in the current meta with all the balloon attacks coming around, an extra level of Archer Tower really helps with that extra DPS. And also the extra hit points makes it so that it's harder for like maybe a single balloon or some minions or something to kill this Archer Tower. You know, every tiny bit helps, and Archer Towers are definitely one of the best point defenses in the game. So next, right after the Archer Towers, is going to be the cannon. And I did talk about this earlier. The cannon does more damage than an Archer Tower, and it actually has more hit points as well. So cannons are very, very good at defending against hogs, because they just do so much damage. They have a lot of health as well, so the hogs will take more time killing these cannons, and also combined with other stuff, the cannon will be doing a ton of damage to those hogs, very easily taking a small group of hogs out. So cannons are very important also at defending golems, or maybe killing an enemy queen, or I mean not enemy queen, an attacking queen during a queen walk or queen charge. Cannons with that high DPS at Town Hall 9, still lower than the Tesla, but still very good because they have bigger range than the Tesla. Can do very well against queen walks, golems, hogs, stuff like that. So yeah. Alright, so next up on the list, number 6 is going to be the air sweepers. So I only put this higher than the rest of the defenses because in the current meta of the game, air attacks are just so popular and so dominant at Town Hall 9 that I feel like you should upgrade the defenses that will defend against air before you upgrade defenses that defend against ground mainly. Just a little bit higher. You don't want to completely prioritize air over ground. But anyways, air sweepers are probably the most annoying defense in the game. I mean, they push back your balloons, and it's just so annoying. Like, there's so many attacks where I'm just like, okay, come on, balloons, can you please get to that last wizard tower, or, you know, expo or something? And the air sweeper just every couple seconds keeps pushing them back, and it's like a ton too. The more you upgrade it, the more it pushes back. So at level 5, these air sweepers pack a punch at 3.2 tiles pushback for a group of balloons or dragons, or you know, whatever. And it's just so annoying that, you know, it's just that extra like 0.4 tiles I think that you get from the upgrade from level 4 to level 5 that actually makes a pretty big difference, because balloons are just so slow and they take so long to travel each tile that every sweep that the sweeper pushes a group of air units back, it's just more time for your air defenses, your Archer Towers, your Teslas, especially your Wizard Towers, to really hammer down the enemy units. So I would prioritize air sweepers right here at number 6. So number 7 is going to be the expos. And this was a little bit disputed. I mean, some people don't really want to upgrade their expos because they think that it'll increase their war weight by a ton, but I disagree. Expos are actually very useful at Town Hall 9, especially after Supercell buffed them like, I don't know, half a year ago or so. Expos have actually gotten very helpful. They're not just that useless defense that increase your war weight by a ton, they're actually pretty good now. So let's go ahead and check out the stats for a level 2 Expo. I'm actually upgrading both of them to level 3 right now, so it'll be even more powerful than this, but right now, it does 70 damage per second, and I believe at level 3, the Expos do 90 damage per second, which is more than a Tesla. And considering that the Expos have huge range at 11 tiles for air and ground, which, by the way, I would always recommend putting your Expos to air and ground because of the popularity of air attacks right now, but that's besides the point. They also have a ton of hit points, I believe the most hit points out of any defense at Town Hall 9 at 1900. That means a single balloon won't even be able to kill it. I'm not even sure if 2 balloons will be able to kill this Expo here. But yeah, just a lot of hit points right here, and they, with their huge range, they can hit balloons from like halfway across the base, and also hogs as well. So Expos, you should definitely upgrade them. They get a huge buff every single level that you upgrade them, and also they defend very well against Queen Walk because you know, they have such a long range that they can hit a queen from inside the wall where the queen can't hit the Expo from. So just so many uses for the Expo, and I prioritize this lower than, say, the Teslas or the Wizard Towers or Archer Towers, whatever, because, like, I mean, it's a valid point that they do have more war weight than any other defense at Town Hall 9, but that's why I put it lower, but still, they're very important, so I did put it above the next thing, which is going to be the Bomb Tower. So, Bomb Tower is a very good defense. It's not really that useful, but it does work sometimes, especially against hogs. So Bomb Tower is pretty much like another giant bomb slash wizard tower, and when you upgrade it, I think it just gives you more damage when destroyed, and also a little bit more damage per second. It's weaker than a wizard tower, but it does pack a punch against hogs, and pretty much its only use is to defend against hogs, so that's why I didn't really put it that high. And also, just like the Expo, it holds a ton of war weight, so, you know, I guess the Bomb Tower is a pretty useless defense, and then maybe Supercell should consider buffing it or maybe changing some stats of it or something, because right now it can only defend against hogs. The queen can bypass it, bollards can bypass it. You know, it's just not really that important of a defense, at least right now, so that's why I put it this low. Alright, so the last defense that I put on this, which is actually the last defense there is at Town Hall 9, unless I missed something, doesn't include traps, by the way. Last thing is going to be the Mortar. The Mortar, in my opinion, is one of the most useless defenses in the game, even more than the Bomb Tower, especially in wars, because the Mortar, it just, first of all, it can only hit ground, so it'll be completely useless against air attacks. And even against hogs, the Mortar shoots so slowly that hogs move faster than the Mortar, and they can actually bypass the Mortar shot before the Mortar can even hit them. And also, it has this dead zone, so hogs can be right here and Mortar can't even do anything about it, and it doesn't even have that many hit points. I think it has one of the lowest hit points out of any defense in the game, so Mortar is just so useless right now, especially in war. And I don't really think that upgrading them is a priority. In fact, their only use that I see them being really effectively used in war is as a distraction. Literally, mortars are a distraction for balloons, for hogs, and for golems. That's pretty much it. You're going to try to lure their golem or whatever outside of the base, or maybe you're going to try to stall the time that the balloons or hogs have to make their way into the base. But that's pretty much their only purpose. And even if you're going to use them for that purpose, there's no point in upgrading them. It's not there. That extra bit of hit points is not going to do much to really make the Mortar any better. It only gets 50 more hit points. Like, that's not even going to make a difference, is it? I don't even know if it's going to be one more hog shot or one more balloon shot. Either way, it's going to be like a few shots for hogs, and I think 2 shots for one balloon, but just 1 shot if you count the splash damage that the balloon does when it dies. So Mortar doesn't really matter if you upgrade it, and if you upgrade it, it gains like 2 more damage per second, which is like nothing, because I mean it doesn't really matter anyways because hogs will bypass it. But yeah, Mortar is going to be ranked very last in this list for Town Hall 9 defense upgrade priorities. And yeah, that isn't going to be it for all the defenses there are at Town Hall 9, and also that's going to wrap up this video. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not already for frequent Clash of Clans content. Comment down below on your thoughts of this list. I'll repeat it one more time. It is Teslas, air defenses, wizard towers, archer towers, cannons, sweepers, expos, bomb tower, and then the mortars at the very end. Like I said, comment down below on your thoughts on this list, and like this video if you did enjoy it, if this did teach you something, or if this did help you out. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.